Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
And it's your man, Goose Thomas. What it is, baby?
Mr. Bill Block.
Yeah.
Logan in the building. Mr. Steven Senior's in the building also.
Yes.
Thank you for everybody tuning in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, where this show will be dedicated to the letdown.
Yeah!
This is the letdown version of the show.
I gotta hear this explanation.
Yeah.
You heard the explanation
I
before?
gotta hear this explanation.
This
heard the
is
explanation before?
This is the letdown version of Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man, Goose Thomas. Because if getting let down, if a letdown is making it to the Super Bowl, what's not making the playoffs?
Yeah, exactly. That's a great
A
question.
let down.
Come on, man.
You already know how I feel about my coach.
Stop.
2 years not making the playoff. So, hey, man, we're going to talk about the letdown today. We're going to talk about how butthurt some 49er fans are. Some Kansas City fans are elated. And if your team was a 49er fan, we would really like you to chime in and listen to the actual show today, because it is going to be a good one. We got a lot of NBA to talk to you about, and there's been a lot of noise in sports just going around. And LA, send a prayer to LA, because they are still feeling the effects of one young Kobe Bean Bryant, who tragically lost his life a couple of weeks ago in a helicopter accident. So with that being said, man, we appreciate everybody chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. LTBB in the building, man. Big ups to Girl Chat Sports, and somebody's volume needs to go down. How long we been doing this show? It makes no sense for you to still be making those type of So yeah, man, follow Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. Let the Ball Bounce on IG. Let the Ball Bounce on Facebook, where we got the hottest sports talk page on on social media, man. This is what we do. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio, and we have our sponsoring packages already circulating.
Yes, we do.
So if you need a sponsorship package sent to your email, please email us at lettheballbounce@gmail.com and let us know where to send that sponsorship package, man. Me and Dana Dane worked really hard on that, and so big ups to Dana Dane for getting that sponsorship package edited and ready to go. So please let us know if you want to be a sponsor of the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio show here at Gorilla Cross Studios. Download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone and follow LTBB in the building. That's all you have to do. Go to your Play Store, find Gorilla Cross, GUERILLA Cross, and find Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. We give you the hottest sports talk radio in the land, man. Period.
It's
Bar
a sad
none.
day when you got to spell gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay.
It's okay, man.
It is.
It's not the
what it
gorilla.
is.
It's not the gorilla that beats on his chest, but you know.
Yeah, it's two different.
It's two different gorillas.
Yeah.
I am back fresh off of a nice Miami trip.
Yeah.
The weather was
MIA.
beautiful. It rained a little bit. I went to a Diddy, Meek Mill, and Future party. Nicki Minaj, not Nicki Minaj, but Cardi B party. I went to, a couple other places. Went to South Beach, where they had it like Freaknik out there.
Ratchet USA.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Kansas City fans, a lot of 49er fans showed up
Word up.
to Miami-Dade to really show their appreciation for the teams that they were representing that was going to be in the Super Bowl. I'm sorry goes to the 49er fans. So I'm going to talk to 3 49er fans that are in the building today and just kind of get and check their temperature and kind of get, how you really feel that your team did this year. And are you excited and elated for the success that they had? And do you even feel a letdown? And then we're going to talk to Mr. Letdown himself. And we're going to talk about
him to go first.
Yeah, let him go first.
Oh.
He by himself.
Okay, so let me tell you what the letdown is. The letdown is when we had a show here, Bill Logan and I think I was part of that too, that said that you guys can be happy about the 49ers all you want to. They're going to let you down. And I think that's where the letdown came in effect.
I heard we're going to win the Super Bowl, and I said, no, you won't. They're going to let you down.
I remember that.
When you said the letdown, it's when Niners were like 8-0, and we kept talking about they were winning every week, saying they were undefeated. And you said that they're going to be let down. Wait till they play the Ravens, or the Packers, and the Saints. There's going to be a letdown this season. That letdown never happened.
Well,
and then you change the narrative when we went 13-3. Like, you're not going to win.
Dude, all you got to do is archive it. All you got to do is archive it.
And I did.
It's archived.
It's archived.
Yeah, we'll check it.
When you said y'all was going to win the Super Bowl, I said, no, you won't. They're going to let you down.
They're going to let you down. And I said it too. I said, yeah, the letdown.
Did he not say they was going to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But that's not when you said the letdown.
Yes, I did.
We will
Yes, I did.
Nope.
Yes, I did.
Nope.
Yes, I did.
Where were the Steelers and the Cowboys at?
Nope.
Yep.
Not there.
I got them all on video, Bill.
Yep.
I got them all on video, Bill.
Yep.
It doesn't
Well, you
matter.
didn't win, so you got let down.
You didn't make the playoffs. You got let down more.
Yeah, sure it did. But
No,
you got let down even more.
No, you didn't make the
Trash
playoffs.
squad.
You got let down even more.
Boy,
though.
it's a lot of feelings.
You got let down even more, though.
I'm not let down at all.
10-point lead.
I'm not let
You thought
down at
y'all
all.
was winning.
They let
What
you down.
happened?
They let you down.
Yeah, they let you down.
Not let down.
I was told.
I'm not let down.
And I was told.
How you gonna
if
try
we
to
got a
tell people
lead,
the emotions they
if
feel
we
when they
got a
don't feel those
lead,
emotions?
our defense is gonna carry us to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
And they did.
No, they let you down.
No, they didn't.
They didn't stop
I'll tell you
KC.
what, they didn't let this 49er down. I tell you, I just do it like that.
Okay.
They didn't let me down.
Okay.
I wanted to win the game.
I feel that they let you down because you didn't come in with any 49er apparel on today.
None.
No, because I had a meeting today.
Boy, stop it.
Oh, that. Oh, okay.
I'm just messing with
Yeah.
you.
No, I had a meeting today, so I ain't tripping. Yes, you want for the people that's saying they'd rather not go to the Super Bowl than
Whoever said
go
that.
and lose.
Whoever said
listen,
that.
Would you calm down for
Whoever
a second?
said that,
Ain't
though.
nobody said you said that.
Okay.
And I'm not
So
talking
now
about
you making up
Listen,
stuff.
No, I'm not
Uncle
making
Billy
up
on
nothing.
10 over there.
I'm
As
not
he
making
should
up
be. He
nothing.
told y'all that y'all was
I'm
not going to win.
No, that's bullcrap because I'm not making up nothing. I'm just telling what people said to me. I'm not focusing. I'm done with you. I'm not wasting any energy on people or fans of teams that did make the playoffs.
Oh,
Your
okay.
team didn't make the playoffs. You ain't got nothing to say to me.
I got
That's
plenty
what
to
that
say.
is.
I can say what I want to.
Yes,
I'm
you can.
55 years
Yeah.
old. Man.
You old,
I can say what I want
old
to.
head, big head.
I can say what I want to say.
But listen, you know what? Of course, you want your team to win. But you know what? We had our chances. It's a worse feeling if your team go and get blowed out. Like if Kansas City had a lit up like they did when on Tennessee or the ones before that when they was down 24-0, then scored 48 unanswered. Yeah, you get that. That's a worse feeling for me because that means nobody showed up. But hey, we had our chances. We was up 10 with 7 minutes left, and we had our chances. We didn't do it. It's over. Next September, here we go.
I think what the issue is
Bill never explained, like Bill never gave his spiel.
yeah. Go ahead.
I don't need to give my spiel. I already gave it.
Yeah, but he done talking. We ain't talk to
okay.
him.
Y'all turn.
We done talking
Okay.
to him. We ain't done talking.
Y'all turn.
Well, they ain't wasting no energy on
I
these
think
fools.
where
Y'all turn.
I think where the disconnect is Bill said in the beginning, and we have it on tape. We're gonna find the show where that you guys were not going to win the Super Bowl. They were going to let you down. We laughed. We talked about
the beginning, like at the beginning of the season, because that's a no.
well, period. He just said you guys weren't gonna win.
Okay, he said that.
He said they
that
weren't
was
going to make the
that was-
playoffs.
Yeah, that happened for sure.
Yeah.
That we were going to make the playoffs?
No, that we weren't.
That we weren't gonna make the playoffs. Well,
that's
yes,
for
You,
sure.
you didn't say nothing, though.
I wasn't
gave-
here.
You straddled the fence.
I wasn't
I
here.
gave 9 and 7. That
I
was
wasn't
my
here.
that was my record.
I wasn't here.
Well, we're talking about here at this table
Yeah,
here is where the slogan, the letdown, and I dare anybody to
The
try to
Logan
steal it.
slogan.
I dare anybody try to steal it. It is a let the ball bounce LTBB slogan, the letdown.
absolutely.
Trademarked.
Yeah, trademarked. But yeah, we talked about the letdown, and I vaguely remember us talking about how far the 49ers were going to go and how many times Bill said, it doesn't matter how far they're going to go. They're going to let you down. Am I lying, Bill?
No, you're not.
I'm just being honest, though.
No,
I don't
you're not.
have no dog in the fight. I want my
Of
coach
course,
fired for the past
of course,
12
game
years.
by game. Of course, game by game, I look like a butthole because y'all was winning.
You still do.
Okay.
We got to the show.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
We got to the show.
Well, you
So-
know, when I get to the show, I want to win.
And everybody
you.
do. Of course.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Of course. But you get there.
Yeah, but I still want to win.
That's fine. But you
That's
get
called
there.
that's called a participation trophy, though, dog. Let's be
Everybody
honest, though.
wanna
No, grown men don't pass out participation trophies.
It's a participation trophy at this point.
As an athlete, when you participate or when you cheer for your team, you want your team to win, whether you playing or cheering for them, right?
Yeah. Your kids, you want them to get participation trophies?
No way. I want
No
them to
way.
win.
If my kid goes to the Super Bowl, he gets paid
want
more
him to win.
money than the teams that didn't go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So
but-
that's not just participation. You're
Man.
getting paid to be there. You're
Yeah.
getting paid every playoff game you play.
That's fine.
You're getting paid
They
every
all
playoff
get-
game you win.
That's fine. They all get paid.
No,
still-
the
I
teams
still
that don't
wanna
go to the
win.
playoffs aren't getting paid.
Okay.
Okay,
still-
exactly.
I still
So,
wanna
so
win.
to act like
You
still
there's
wanna
not-
win.
Still
there's
wanna win.
exactly, but to act like there's no benefit to go is ridiculous.
No, I'm not. I didn't say that.
You did.
I said it's no benefit to going.
Yeah, you said it was only a participation
No
trophy.
benefit in going and losing.
Okay, it's still a participation trophy. I mean, what did you
It's
get
not
for
a
second?
participation
You get
trophy.
money
They
for
get
second
money.
place.
Everybody just
They
see
got
it
money.
different.
You get money
got
for
paid.
second place. You get more money
got
for
paid to
first
do a
place.
job.
Okay, great.
They got
Everybody
paid to
just
do
see
a
it
job.
different.
That's all they
Everybody
wanted.
They got paid to do a job.
That's all they wanted with
No.
some chips.
No.
Okay.
That's
all they wanted.
Stop that.
No
That's
one
all they
said-
wanted.
No one said that's all they
I
wanted.
wanted to win, man.
I want a
Stop.
Lombardi
But it's a good
trophy.
consolation prize, is
Exactly.
what you're saying.
Exactly.
Everybody wants a Lombardi
Everybody
trophy.
wants a Lombardi
Yeah,
trophy.
but money is a
We
good
can-
consolation prize.
We can.
That's what I got.
We can
exactly.
say.
It is.
We can say.
I don't want the money. I
And
want it.
everything that
Trophy,
Quan,
yes.
everything Quan's saying is true. It's true. He's absolutely correct.
Bros, of
I wanna
course.
When
hold
it's
that
all
trophy
said
up.
and done, I want to win.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well,
Yes, sir.
enjoy the money, though.
Yes, sir.
We wanna win.
I want that confetti
I'm
dropping
going.
on
I'm
me.
going. I'm going to win. I'm going to get the money.
Yeah.
I want to win.
Already getting it.
I'm already getting the money.
Yeah.
I want to win
I
though.
want that confetti.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
champagne bath.
And
Yeah.
there can only be
Bathe.
one victor.
Bathe
Well,
me
I'm gonna
in
tell you this. I'm pretty sure that Quan is not the only one in that locker room saying, "You know what? I know we lost, but we got money though."
Oh yeah, it's
I seen some tears and some crying on the sideline.
With money in
yes,
their
sir.
pocket though, it's okay.
That's
to
what I
they
saw.
got money.
That
in
mean
it.
Yes, sir.
that mean
I
they
saw
wanted
that.
to win.
I saw that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
They ain't
When
care
you-
nothing about
when
that
you-
money.
when you
They
crying,
they crying
that
all the
mean
way
you
to the
wanna
bank.
win. No, but that means you
Oh,
want to win.
yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what I want.
And they
When
crying all
when
the
you
way to the
crying
bank.
over it, you want to win.
Yep.
Simple.
Yep. Because you came that far. You worked that hard.
Absolutely. So
Absolutely.
you gotta want to win.
Yes.
But as far as the game goes itself, I think some mistakes were made on both sides of the football, as well as coaching mistakes.
Yep.
So there's enough blame to go around. Like there's no one particular person or thing you can pinpoint and say, hey, that was the reason why the Chiefs won, or this was the reason why the 49ers lost.
Yeah.
Now, just speaking for the San Francisco 49ers, which is the only team I care about,
Amen.
there were points in the game where Jimmy G missed throws.
Yeah.
He missed Kittle probably, that I counted, probably 3,
Yeah.
maybe 4 good times
Wide
throughout
open.
the course of the football game,
Yeah.
where you're like, dude, he crossed right,
In
right in front of you, bro. Why go to the,
Yeah.
why go to the deep out
Yeah.
when there's a cross right in front of you and the DB is trailing him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or the linebacker or whoever it
Yeah.
was trailing.
Yeah.
Why are we doing that?
Yeah.
And you can go to even late in the game with 6 and some change left when the 49ers had a 10-point lead. And you can say, well, Shanahan, why didn't you just run the football, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we've been down that road before with Kyle Shanahan, haven't we?
Yep.
Where you relinquished a 25-point lead in a Super Bowl because you didn't run the football.
So it's sounding like you guys lost this game rather than the Kansas City Chiefs beating you. I saw the Kansas City Chiefs beat you.
How?
In Miami.
Well, you're a Steeler. You see that.
No, I saw it.
No.
I saw it.
No, I'm asking for your explanation.
I saw in Miami the fact that you guys had a 10-point lead and allow Kansas City to come back in that game and make timely plays down the stretch.
So in your words, we allowed it to happen. They didn't necessarily.
Well, it wasn't much.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't much fight for Kansas City taking the lead.
On their end?
Yeah.
Sure it was.
How did they score then?
In that last 6 minutes, they were in hurry up offer. They were in hurry up mode the entire time.
But they scored though, right?
Yeah. So they were. But I'm saying they were in hurry up mode.
Yep,
like it wasn't like
ref
they
called too.
Well, I'm not going to even go there.
Man,
I'm not
stop
going to
it.
even talk about that.
Stop it.
I'm not going there.
Come on, man.
Nah,
That dude was out of
won't do that.
bounds.
Won't do
How
that.
many games do we watch
It wouldn't
that
matter.
refs blow calls,
It wouldn't
man?
matter, bro.
Stop blaming the
It
refs,
wouldn't matter. They were
man.
on the
That
1
dude-
yard line.
that
They were on the
dude-
1 yard
yeah,
line.
still, that
It
still
wouldn't.
made it fourth down, though.
They'd have went forward and probably got it.
The fact that Kansas
let's just
City,
assume they was going to get that.
whatever type of offense that Kansas City was in, whether it was hurry up or whatever, they actually went down and did what they were supposed to do.
Sure.
Did they not?
Okay.
Or did they stumble
No.
on the touchdown?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So they won.
No way. That connection to Tyreek Hill, the very first one, right? I'm not going to even go there with the Sammy Watkins one because Richard Sherman was burnt, just burnt. But the one to Tyreek Hill was a duck.
Yes.
That ball was thrown straight up in the air and came straight down.
Who caught it?
Nobody around him.
Nobody.
Who
Not
caught
a
it?
soul, bro.
Tyreek
Like, that's
Hill.
crazy.
Who caught it?
Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
That's what we said.
Seems like it was a good pass. It looked like it was intended for him.
Okay.
Well, it was
I'm
intended
done.
for him.
Okay, well, he got there. It
It was
doesn't matter
definitely
how he got
intended
there.
for him. It was definitely
Oh,
intended
man,
for
that
him.
don't count. He caught the ball because the ball was wobbly.
No, that's
I'm
not what
done.
we're saying.
Okay,
Dre.
I just
That's not
want to
what's
make
being
sure.
said.
I just want to make
That's not
sure.
what's being
Can
said.
we move on?
I just want to make sure.
We trying to get y'all synopsis of the game.
We
Let's
talking
go.
about the
Keep
game.
going.
We talking about the
Keep
game.
going.
Because I do remember a pass that Eli Manning threw, just Hail Mary, and your boy Tyreek just went up and caught it on his helmet.
Is that luck,
Hey,
or did it get there?
it got there. So how can it be
There
luck?
we go. There we go.
It got there. He caught it, and they won, and they beat the Patriots.
The Eli Manning made a play prior to that pass.
Yes, but should it be
been sacked?
should it be an asterisk
Yes.
towards
No,
his name
absolutely
for
not.
that not being
Absolutely not.
a perfectly thrown ball?
I was
No, it
actually,
was a perfectly
I was
thrown
actually
ball.
blaming it on our defense.
That was a perfectly thrown
What?
ball.
I'm blaming that on our defense.
You guys
That
have
was
to.
Eli threw a perfect
Yeah.
ball.
That
That
was-
was
yeah.
that was. You know, but the pass before that was the one to Mario
Manningham.
Manningham on the
Absolutely.
sideline. That
Absolutely.
thing right there, dude. That thing dropped in his hand like a loaf of
Yeah.
bread.
I remember
That was beautiful.
Eli Manning scrambling in the pocket and them almost sacking
Yeah,
him,
he avoided
and
a
he's
sack.
throwing that ball in the air, and it was a jump ball at that moment.
Yes, it was.
And it wasn't a clear-cut catch. He caught it on his helmet, Daddy.
Sure he did. Sure he did.
But nobody minimized that pass.
It was some rumblings. It was a few rumblings after that happened. Yeah. I mean, Skip Bayless still talk about it to this day.
Yeah, that's Skip Bayless.
Lucky got caught on his helmet. Hey, man, the catch got made, bro.
It sure did.
Because
And so-
if I'm not mistaken, Harrison had every chance to knock it down.
Yeah.
Made every attempt to knock it down.
Yeah.
Could not jar it loose, though.
Well,
Oh, sure.
Plays,
we're gonna-
plays get made,
he was
bro.
grabbing
yeah,
everything.
and
Yes,
we're
he
going to
was,
go
bro.
back
He
to
was
the
grabbing
duck.
everything he could to get that ball.
We're going to
in
go
that
back
boy's
to the
hand.
duck that Mahomes threw.
Why?
Yeah.
That ended
No.
up to the receiver that he intended.
It was horrible positioning by the San Francisco 49ers.
Yikes.
Just pitiful, bro. That was bad. That was bad, bro. It really was. There's no way
But you can't blame
No
Shanahan
way.
for that.
Oh no, not at that instant. No, that's not his fault.
I'm just talking to Mr. Accountability over here.
That's not his fault. That's
Hey,
not
man,
Shannon's fault.
We lost the game, dog.
That's not Shannon's fault.
Hey, but y'all got money. You should be happy.
I'm just waiting for September to roll back around, man. Let's go.
And if I'm not mistaken, if I
fire
saw
this thing
correctly, we go to Dallas.
I don't know if we go there or they come to us, but they on the schedule.
They on the schedule.
They on
I'm
the
taking
schedule.
bets for that right now.
I think it's like
Let's
week 8.
do it.
It's like week 8 or
Push-ups?
9.
No,
It's
no.
like week
Money?
8 or
Pass
9.
push-ups.
Money.
Cold.
Push-ups.
They mad,
I
man.
don't want no push-ups.
No, it ain't mad, man.
Steak
Well, we do
dinners.
push-ups here. Oh, steak dinners.
Steak dinners. I'm with that.
Give me. I need gift cards to.
Visa.
No. I need gift cards to said steakhouse.
Who said steakhouses? Ooh, yes.
Yeah. So that's out
Wasn't
there
they
on the table.
Wasn't they this confident
That's out
Sunday?
there on the table.
Wasn't they this confident Sunday?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure
Okay.
was.
And why wouldn't we
Okay.
be?
We'll wait till
Sure
that time
was.
get here.
Why
Sure
wouldn't we
was.
be?
We'll wait till that time
no,
get
we
here.
just
Sure
do
was.
it now.
Well, no, I'm not
Y'all
doing
on
it
the
now.
schedule.
I'm not doing it now.
Y'all on the schedule.
I know.
And y'all at
I
home.
know. We doing it when
And
the
you at
season
home.
starts.
And you at home.
What you gonna
Right
wait
before
for?
that game.
What you waiting for?
Right before that game.
What's the wait?
Right before that game.
Let's do it
To see if you're
now.
gonna be
No.
1-7 and
I'm
you
not
won't
doing
make
it
the
now.
bet.
Why am I doing it now for? What am I gonna do it now
Why
for?
not?
Why
wouldn't you?
would I?
Why wouldn't you?
Why would
Because
I?
that's your squad.
Because you want me to?
No, they're on the schedule.
Because that's your squad.
Because you want me
They're
to?
on the
No,
schedule.
I'm gonna wait until game day.
Yeah.
Or game week.
Yeah.
Game week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Game
to
week.
Wait
Yeah.
to see if anybody hurt.
Oh no.
No,
If Zeke ain't
no,
playing,
no,
I
no.
ain't betting.
No,
No,
because they're gonna
no.
be 2-6.
No. Okay. We'll wait.
Waiting to see if that
Sorry.
franchise tag hit.
I'm not
Sorry,
waiting.
team.
I'm not betting nothing
Sorry,
right now
team.
in January.
Get out of here. Sorry, team.
Thank you.
Sorry, team.
Well,
We can
They
wait.
might not even have a
We can
quarterback.
wait.
They might not even have a
No, they're
quarterback.
gonna franchise tag him. No,
Let me-
he's gonna
He
catch
say
it.
he ain't
Y'all
showing
can
up to
have
camp.
y'all can have some injuries
He
along the
said
way
he's not
too.
showing up to camp.
That's what I'm saying. Bill.
Okay.
I'm betting now.
So I'm not gonna do it.
They still got
I'm
Jimmy
not
G at
gonna do
quarterback.
it. I'm not backing down. I'm not
CJ
gonna do it.
Beathard might be the starter that week. Who
And we
knows?
still
Look.
beat him.
Who
Look.
knows?
And we still drag him.
Okay. If that's the case, we can wait until game week.
Okay.
Whatever.
All Well, look,
Whatever.
I'm gonna tell you this, man.
Sorry.
And this
team.
is just fair. This is only fair.
Sorry.
What is the difference between a Kobe Cowboy fan and a 49er fan this past Super Bowl? What's the difference?
We went. We played in it.
Yep, but yeah, and at the end of the day, both of you guys sitting on the couch, but the 49ers got money in their pockets, though.
I ain't with that. I want to win the game.
You got money in your pocket. Be happy. It's money.
Dallas stopped playing in November. They was done in November. We kept playing. We was still going. We ain't got nothing in common with them.
It's a big difference.
We ain't got nothing in common with them.
They are NFL royalty, bro. Listen to this.
Oh man.
Just got good again after 7 years.
Whatever. Hey, in
Okay.
7 years.
Yeah.
In 7 years, we
Yeah.
played in 3 NFC championships in 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
And
did
y'all ain't-
that
and
amount
y'all
to?
have- and y'all-
What did it amount to?
and y'all
What
have
did it
won-
amount
and
to?
y'all won
What
one
did it
playoff
amount
game.
to?
If I'm not
And
mistaken,
What
y'all
did it
won
amount
one.
to?
correct me if I'm wrong.
What
here.
did it amount to?
Correct me if
won
I'm
Because
one
like you
playoff
just
game
said,
in the whole
because like
time.
you just said, you
Yeah,
want to
one.
win.
Correct me if I'm
You want to
wrong.
win, right?
In that time span.
You want to win.
In that
I don't
time
count.
span-
I don't count NFC championships.
In that time span, the 49ers have won more playoff games than the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
But overall,
And
who
2
has?
trips to the show.
But overall, who
In
has?
that time,
And
we're
2
talking
trips
But
to
about.
the show.
overall, who has?
We're not talking about your past, Bill. We're
Why
talking
not?
about
You
the time
talking about
span.
y'all bringing up past?
We're talking about
Y'all bringing up past?
You just brought up the time
Y'all
span.
bringing up past.
You just brought
You
up
ju-
in the
you just
last
said
7
we won
years.
3
You just brought up
NFC
in the last
championships. That's
7
the past.
years. In
That's
the
the
last
past.
7 years, Bill, is what
That's
we're talking
hey,
about.
Y'all
man,
won
look.
one playoff game in
man.
7
Ain't
years.
that the
Talking
past?
about the
Man.
last 7
Y'all
years.
Ain't that the
Overall,
past, though?
overall, we have more NFC championship and playoff wins than you guys.
No, you
I
don't.
thought you weren't
Look
happy
it
about.
up.
I thought you weren't happy about
Look it
NFC
up.
title
Stop
games.
it.
You want to bet?
Stop it.
You want to bet?
Push-ups,
Bill crazy.
You want to bet?
push-ups, or sit-ups,
Look it up. Let's go.
or squats
Bring it up.
Squats.
That's crazy.
You want to do squats?
on the wall, though.
On the
They
wall.
do the wall squats.
Fresh off the wire, real quick.
Yes.
Mookie Betts is traded to the Dodgers, bro.
Ooh,
Ugh.
The worst part
That's
about
big.
that deal.
why would Boston get rid of Mookie?
No, you know who
And
Boston
David Price.
wanted to get rid of? Boston wanted to get rid of David Price, but they made the Dodgers take David Price's contract. They owe him $95 million. Mookie Betts is playing without he got to sign a new deal.
Okay, yeah, the deal involved David Price.
We're talking. This is just a little baseball update for you guys, man.
90. They over 95 mil still.
What is Boston? What is the Red Sox doing right now?
I mean, that helps the Dodger rotation, I guess. I don't know if David Price finally got that monkey off his back. But at face value, it helps the Dodgers at face value. But bro.
Hey, Major League Baseball is literally about to start pretty soon. If you guys are ready for the 700 games that they play apiece, they're about to start spring training.
Catchers and pitchers report in 2 weeks.
Yeah, literally. So,
yeah, I will be definitely tuned into my MLB extra innings.
Yeah. Yes. So we appreciate everybody who just now chimed in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man, with your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill the Letdown Logan.
Bill Letdown Logan. I like that.
Steven Sr.
There's a ring to it.
We appreciate everybody on the live that is tuning in to the letdown version of Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio.
I love it, man. That is dope.
The letdown version.
Hashtag that,
the
man.
remix.
Are the 49ers going to go back to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Because I would think that losing a game like that would fuel some type of fire within the players and the organization to say, you know what, we were almost there. Let's get back there.
It didn't fuel the Atlanta Falcons.
No,
it did.
Statistically,
the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Atlanta Falcons didn't have nobody under contract after that.
Yes.
We do.
Statistically, the teams that lose Super Bowl the next year or the next 2 years, I think it said the next year, do not go back to do not even make the playoffs the next year. Statistically.
But you guys have a really good team. I really think that you'll make the playoffs.
I like the squad. Everybody's in place. Everybody's in place. I don't see much changing. I think we can improve defensively.
Yes.
I think we can.
Staley's going to probably retire.
Staley might be through.
Sherman too, I think.
Yeah.
I think Sherman
it could be it. We definitely need a DB. Like I said at the beginning of the season, I said we needed some defensive backs. That needs to happen. Like you alluded to, let's grab an offensive tackle if we can, either through the draft or through free agency. Yeah. Let's see what we can do there. Yeah. And I think everything else is pretty much intact. We got our running backs. Yep. We got quarterbacks. Yep. I don't see anything else that's a problem area.
And we roll into Dallas. And when we roll into Dallas, we're going to roll some heads. That's what I want. We roll into Dallas.
That should be fun. That should be a fun game. But I don't see anything like major league improvement wise that we can do. Just, touch-ups.
Stand correct.
A little bit of football news. It's on the wire that Emmanuel Sanders says he wants to go back to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey.
I mean, I think that he could bring some knowledge and some good locker room chemistry, especially to a young guy like Juju, who's really looking up to, some of these core receivers, man. So what's how do you feel about that?
Look,
I don't know how much he has in the tank.
Yeah.
But I think having some character guys around that team.
Step. You got to think too with Emmanuel Sanders. He didn't have a bye week.
No, he didn't.
When Emmanuel Sanders was traded, the Broncos had already had their bye week, and so the week because ours was early, week 4.
He still can play.
Yeah,
you see how he got behind them dudes. You see how he got behind the safety and the corner. The ball was just far. He can still play. He can still play.
The ball was overthrown.
Yeah.
And I wish him all the best, man. I would love to have him back.
Sure enough.
Because he's tough, he's gritty. It's vet presence in the locker room full of young dudes. Our defense, just look at the 49er defense. Look at the 4 down linemen. 25 under, right? Look at the linebacking core. Like Quan Alexander is the veteran.
Yeah. Other than D Ford.
Other than D Ford.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than D Ford. D Ford is actually the vet on that front four. Quan Alexander is the vet. How old is Quan Alexander? 27?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at the back end. Outside of Richard Sherman, Tart's the vet.
Yeah.
We're super young.
Yeah.
So if we can
Alexander's only 25.
boom, there you go. I gave him 2 years. Come on, bro. Super young on that defense. So if you're able to snatch a vet and put him in the mix, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think on the back end
Yeah.
is where you're gonna need your
Yeah.
veteran presence, though.
And Sanders is the class of the wide receiver group.
No doubt.
For
no
us.
doubt. I love Debo Samuel,
Yeah.
bro.
Debo.
He's coming.
Debo had a great
He's
game.
coming.
man.
He had
I
a
thought
great year,
game.
period.
Yeah.
I love Debo.
Yeah, Debo had a good game.
Mostert almost broke a couple too.
Yeah.
Let me
He
tell
ended
you.
up scoring.
Let me tell you, who had a good game, man. Your boy Pat Mahomes.
Sure did.
He made
Solid.
plays.
Yep.
He made plays though, man. It was certain plays that he made. I was like, okay, this boy came out here to play.
The stats won't show it, but Pat Mahomes played well, bro.
Yeah.
He did.
So
He did.
Big runs.
yeah, big runs.
Big runs.
Big
The-
runs.
like you mentioned, the two huge completions.
Mhm.
Like that's big.
Mhm.
Like it makes you kind of forget about the 2 picks and the 4 sacks.
Yeah.
Right? The plays that he actually made to keep drives going.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
think
saying?
we was gonna sack him.
Yeah,
And we
but,
had
like,
4.
I knew it was gonna be tough.
sack
You
him.
had 4, but when it counted, he got
He
out
made
of the
plays.
pocket.
Yes, he
got
did.
out of there.
Yes,
He
he
did.
did.
He nullified you guys' rush
Sure.
by
It was
you know,
both of
going
us
off
being
script.
held the whole night like that.
Because he
that
couldn't have
tackle
just
was
stood in the
love,
pocket.
dude.
He couldn't have just stood in the pocket and made plays because y'all had a lot of pressures on that guy.
Sure.
But Bosa had 12. They say he had 12 pressures.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
He was being held
Yeah.
to a whole bunch.
Held by who?
Yeah, they.
Left tackle right there.
Oh, that's Fisher, the first
Yeah,
round pick.
yeah.
Yeah. How many penalties they get on that?
Probably 0.
I don't think any was called.
None were called.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think any.
I don't think it was one holding call on either team.
I don't think it was.
Troy
yeah,
Aikman and Joe Buck before the game said that Kyle Shanahan talked to the refs about that before the game, saying like, look, make sure because they get called, they hold a lot, they get a lot of penalties. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman said that they weren't going to call that this game.
Oh,
They said that before the game started that they weren't going to call holding.
wow.
Well.
So that's why you guys lost because
stop.
Kansas City was
Absolutely
able
Man,
to
would you
hold.
stop?
Absolutely not.
Would you stop it?
Absolutely.
You
I'm
guys
just trying
think
to
Mahomes should have got the MVP?
No.
Probably not,
I
man.
thought Williams.
On their team, who should have got it?
Williams.
21
Hill.
touches for a buck.
Yep.
What, a $140?
Yep.
He
Williams.
went insane,
Hands
bro.
down.
Yeah,
Look, he
hands
was
down,
right there
Williams.
every time Pat
Y'all
Mahomes
know-
needed him.
Y'all
Yes.
know a
He was
quarterback
right.
gets
Yeah, and naturally,
Y'all know
it's gonna happen.
Williams.
But if we're looking at it,
Stop
in its
minimizing
totality,
what
for
your
real,
boy
for real.
Pat did. Stop it.
Man,
No.
I'm a
I'm
Pat
talking-
guy.
No. Williams was the safety
They're
valve.
not gonna
Yeah.
give it to Williams,
They're not.
man.
They're not. But let's
just like the year James White had 14 catches.
yeah. But
He should have got MVP.
Deion Branch got a
Yeah.
MVP.
Sure did.
He was the safety valve.
A
Deion
couple,
Branch got one.
a couple of years ago, James White had 14 catches
Absolutely.
and scored the winning touchdown
Yes.
against the Falcons.
Yes.
The 2-point
Was a
conversion.
huge part of
Yeah.
them coming back.
He didn't get it.
No.
Tom got it.
Tom got it.
We already know the quarterback is going to get it. You know.
I
Plus,
kinda-
he
but
had over
see-
500 yards.
Yeah. Tom,
And if it wasn't
Tom
for
showed
Pat,
out that deal.
if it wasn't for Pat Mahomes' presence outside of the pocket, he gave the Kansas City Chiefs a chance to win that Super Bowl.
Sure
That's
did.
why he got it.
Absolutely. He absolutely
I
did.
thought it was Williams. I thought
Williams, he did have a great game and could have got it, but
Williams balled out, bro.
at the end of the day, you know what the politics of football is.
He balled out.
The politics of
stepped out of
football says the quarterback's going to get
And
it.
he stepped out of
Tyreek Hill
bounds.
was big. Tyreek Hill was big. He had over 130 yards
Yeah.
receiving.
Looks like they played a total collective team game.
Like plays were made when plays needed to be made,
And they
Chiefs
made
them,
plays defensively down the stretch to seal the game.
bro. I think we played into their hands on that.
Yes,
one, bro.
I agree with
I
that.
think offensively is where they really did it. With Pat Mahomes using his feet, keeping drives going on third downs. You know, D. Will being that safety valve. big catches by both Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins. I think it was done offensively more so than defensively for them.
Agreed.
In my opinion,
I agree.
because we kind of played into their hands defensively when we stopped running the football and started passing it. We started playing into their hands instead of doing what got us there. We did what did not get us there.
Well, if you listen, listen to Frank Clark, he was saying that the offense that 49ers ran was so complex. The movement and the misdirection stuff had them off balance in the first half. They was like, man, man, that's hard. It's hard to really figure out what they're going to do.
Right.
Then they do these reverses.
Now is that Shanahan's fault on that?
Debo
one?
had 2 reverses that went well.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did.
Misdirection.
And he could have ran into the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you guys' offense, according to him, he said, man, it was so complex.
So do Shanahan get credit for that?
Even Honey Badger said, we can't believe they stopped running the football. We glad they did. I was like, wow. Wow.
Look, man, everybody throughout the course of the season, and I always notice this because I'm an avid fantasy football player, right? So people tend to, lean toward the NFL and the movement, I guess, with it being a passing league, right? All throughout the 17-week season, all we hear is it's a passing league, it's a passing league, it's a passing league. Then when the playoffs come and that ball get hard as a rock, now all of a sudden we need running backs.
Yeah.
You notice how that works every single year without fail?
Yeah.
Every single year. It happens every single it's a passing league. Yeah, when it's September.
Yeah.
But is Jimmy G the guy? Is what I want to ask you 49er fans right now. Is Jimmy G that quarterback that actually can lead you to the promised land? Because right now, to me, it seems like he skated a lot of this year, not really having to throw all down the field because his defense and his running backs were so dope.
Right.
The one game against the Saints, he really showed that he could, to me, at that time, it showed that he could really do something with his arm.
Sure.
In crucial parts of the game.
Ravens game too.
Yeah.
I think he just missed, bro. I honestly. Now I had my doubts about Jimmy G, and they're documented, well documented.
Yes.
Well documented doubts that I had about Jimmy G.
Sherm too.
I'm on that train too.
He showed me progressively what he can do, and I started to, I believed in him. I still do.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at that game at face value. I'm not going pin him to the wall on this. I'm not. But he missed throws that I'm pretty sure he'd love to have back.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he looked at that film the following day and was like, damn, I missed George Kittle over the middle 3 times for first downs.
So it sounds like you guys would still take him over Alex Smith. So
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Your man Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham, Logan, Mr. Steven Sr. Caller. What's your name? What's your question?
It's your boy Sherm in the building.
Yerm Daddy. What's up with it, man?
And you just said something, Dre. And I still do have doubts about Jimmy G.
I have doubts.
And here's why. And I pose these concerns all season long. I said that if you watch us schematically, there's a lot of open receivers running into open spaces. And I felt that any decent quarterback can hit those, right? Now, he curbed my doubts a lot in several games, so I don't want to take anything away from him.
That's why I said I wasn't going to pin him, sir. That's exactly why I said what I said.
But I do have to, if there's blame, I have zero blame on our defense. Zero. You're gonna get cooked by that offense to hold them, because I'm not gonna count that last touchdown at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't count?
So
stop.
No. In this fashion, I'm not saying they ain't scored, but what I'm saying is that to hold that team to 10 points through 3 quarters, and even if we came into the game and said, look, Kansas City's only gonna have 24 points with 2 minutes or 1 minute left in the fourth, I would take that all day. I'd be like, man, our defense balled out. If we said our defense is going to have 2 interceptions, 4 sacks,
didn't
and
think we
6
was gonna
hits
pick 'em.
on Pat Mahomes,
I didn't think we
I'm
was
going
gonna
to take that all day.
Sherm, I didn't think
But
we were going to
Goose-
pick him at all. I didn't think we was going to pick him off. I didn't.
There's been no teams that got two interceptions on them.
Didn't think we would
right?
pick him.
But when it came down to it, when we got that second interception in the fourth quarter,
Should have been game.
we went 3 and out.
Yeah.
And as you said, Goose, Jimmy G missed 2 wide open George
Yep.
Kittle passes. I mean, we're talking about like 7-yard slant.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when people
Right
are
at the
saying, well, why
sticks,
didn't we
too.
keep running the
Yeah.
right at the sticks? And people say, well, why didn't we keep running the ball? Well, if you see in the fourth quarter, they put 9 in the box.
Oh, I think
'Cause
we
we
could have
hadn't
still
thrown no-
ran on him, bro. I really do.
Because we got 5 yards on
Maybe.
first down on that drive.
But I see where you're coming
agree.
from,
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
Sherm. I see where you're coming from,
right,
bro.
because if that's the case, if we paying this dude $27 million and we scared to
Truth.
throw
Truth.
against one-on-one coverage
Got
with
him.
no safety help, then why
True.
are we paying? Because
You
we
gotta
can
cut
get
him.
any quarterback to do that.
That's
Look,
right.
I
You gotta
have
cut him after
no
that.
comeback
That's
for that,
right.
brother.
That's
I
right.
have doubts.
I have no comeback
Yeah,
for that.
that's right. You're right.
You're
And that's
absolutely
my-
right.
That's a great
Concern.
And that's
That's
my only.
fantastic.
That's my only thing. Because if that was now, we don't obviously we don't have
Reservations.
Patrick Mahomes. But if that was Patrick Mahomes against 9 in the box, you know they throwing it.
Oh, absolutely.
Same
So,
thing at the end of
why
the first
are we
half, Sherm.
afraid to- Huh?
Sherm, I
Reservations.
said same thing at the end of the first half with a minute and a half left and 3 timeouts, and he chose to go into the locker room 10-10.
Yeah.
Exactly, Steve. So that's what I'm saying. So when we say that, well, we ran the ball against Green Bay and Minnesota because we could, I saw that. I agree to that. But there's some hesitancy. You notice that whenever Jimmy G throws a bad pass or interception, we just go strictly into run mode. There's a fear that Shanahan has with it, and you got to have red and gold colored glasses on if you don't see that.
Right.
Yeah.
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 But his QBR after throwing interceptions for the whole season was over 100.
Sure.
It was, and I think he's accurate, but I think that there's something there. And I go back to, I don't want to harp on Alex Smith, but there's a little of that in him. I think he's better, but there was times where you would see Alex Smith wouldn't push the ball downfield.
But Alex
Jimmy
Smith
G don't-
could have completed some of those wide open
Those
passes.
short throws?
Yes,
Absolutely.
most definitely.
Look,
Yes, he
look
would have.
here.
Right.
Look, Sherm. Me and you both. look, bro. We get on Alex Smith.
Jimmy G gives you
all
concerns
the
and
time,
reservations.
bro. All the time we
Yeah.
get on Alex Smith. But I'd be damned if he couldn't have completed those passes.
Yes, he could
bro.
have.
Absolutely,
Exactly,
he
man.
could have.
What could have Cap?
He
could
lived.
Cap have hit Emmanuel Sanders?
I don't know about that one.
Ooh.
That's
so
tough.
the-
Cap would have
the
changed the
difference
game.
in-
That'd have been a whole different game.
Yeah,
playing
because-
with Cap.
Yeah, it
If
would have
you
been a
look-
different
if you-
game plan.
because Jimmy G, we would do read options, but Jimmy G wouldn't run.
Right.
Alex Smith would have ran, and we know Cap would have.
Right.
It would have expanded the game. Like all what you just said, Bill, when Frank Clark said that they did so many motions and switches that they were thrown off.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had a mobile quarterback, a halfway decent mobile quarterback to pull that down and be able to run off the other side. But regardless of that, we still had open, even on the first drive, we got 3 points, right? We got inside the 15.
Yep.
He missed George Kittle there.
Yeah.
Sure
So
did.
let me actually.
I think Jimmy G is mobile. I think he don't want to hurt that knee again. I think he's kind of
yeah, 'cause I can
skeptical
just
of
get hurt
running,
one time.
but he's mobile.
He has escapability.
Yeah.
I think there's
Yes.
a difference
Yeah.
between having escapability
Mobile, yeah.
and
Being
being mobile. I would lean Jimmy G more toward the escapability side more than the mobile side.
yeah.
Like,
And it was the
like
Chiefs
Aaron
he got
Rodgers
hurt
is
against.
mobile. He has escapability, but he's mobile too.
Yeah.
Jimmy G, I
Right.
lean him more toward the escapability side rather than the mobile.
So-
And
so let
it
me-
was
I
the
think,
Chiefs who he got hurt against.
I think the mobility side got kind of put on the back burner with him with the knee.
With the knee. And it could have.
I don't think he trusts. He might
be
trust
right.
it next year. He
You could
might
be right.
trust it next year, but I don't think he really trusted it. This year.
Well, Sherm, with that being said, bros, I'm going to be honest with you, man. And I need you to give me an honest question because I know this is going to be hard for you to say. But in that second half, had 49ers had Alex Smith, could he have pulled it out on those throws to win that game for you guys?
I will say this. And the only thing I do is go back to, remember we played the New York Giants. Well, the Niner fans will remember this. We played the New York Giants in a championship game. And it was the same type of game. It was a tight game. We had a lead. We had an amazing defense and a great running game, right?
That defense was better than this one, in my opinion.
It was better than this one, right? It was better than this one. And he couldn't pull that game out either. And there's some blame to go around with our kick returners, but he couldn't complete a pass. If we go back to that game, that's the one game I talk about Alex Smith. He went 1 for 13 on third down passes. 1 for 13. He couldn't complete a crucial pass. He can complete a first and 10. Second and long or third and long.
And that's what I'm saying. Like these passes that Jimmy G in the second half missed, Alex Smith can make those passes in his sleep, bro. Like that's what he does. He's a check down guy.
When the game was on the line, when he had the opportunity in the pressure game, he wasn't. But
now we can say Jimmy G is in the same boat then, because when he had the opportunity to make those type of passes in a pressure game, he didn't.
I think he's still better than Alex.
I think he's still better than Alex.
I think he's still better than Alex.
Yeah,
I do too. And again, it's just. When you watched it,
I think
you guys seen the memes. I know you guys have seen the memes where Jimmy G threw one of the interceptions with his eyes closed. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
It's a still. And so you think about that. It's like, okay, is he scared of pressure? And that's something we're gonna have to we're gonna have to find out in the coming years.
Gotta have it come in the Jesus moment.
Well, holla at me when Jimmy G passes Alex Smith in passing and all of the accolades that Alex Smith has done. Holla at me when Jimmy G does that. Then we can
about 13 years away from that.
Okay, well, like I said, holla at me when he do it.
Season by season, he never had a season this good as Jimmy G. Statistically,
if Alex Smith was black, he'd have been cut a long time ago.
Yeah,
think about it. Alex Smith's best year, his last year with Kansas City, and he had pretty much the same exact roster. Actually, his running game was 10 times better.
He had a really good.
His running game was 10 times better. Alex Smith threw for just over 4,000 yards. I want to say 26 touchdowns, 6 picks. I could be wrong on that. But that's about it. That was Alex Smith's best year of his career.
Yeah.
With those that was an anomaly because all his other seasons are like 16 touchdowns, in
17, 5, 17 and 5.
Yeah. How many touchdowns did Jimmy G have this year?
27.
27. Yep. And that's
just
with
weapons.
With the high strung run game. Though. So to have a high strung run game like that and still throw 27 touchdowns is actually fairly decent.
But that didn't really pick up until Sanders got there.
Right. That's exactly when it happened.
And that's why I don't want to condemn him too much. It's going to take us to get a A.J. Green or get a
that's a good
T.
bet.
Higgins in the draft.
That's a good bet.
Sure about
like
them
that.
hamstrings, bro? I'm not sure about them hamstrings.
You might as well go after CP3 then, if that's the case.
No, look, I'm going to say this. I'll say this to everybody on the panel right now. Y'all ever work for a job you really didn't like? And every morning you woke up and you felt that little tingle in your throat. You called in sick a lot more when you had a job you didn't like.
Yeah.
But as soon as you got a job you liked, didn't matter if you had it didn't matter if you had a twisted ankle or had the flu. You still took your ass to work or took your butt to work. I believe A.J. Green, because he's in Cincinnati.
Yes, I agree.
Those injuries linger a little bit more.
Air quotes.
I agree with you 1,000,000%.
Air quotes on that, Sherm. Linger.
I agree with you 1,000,000%.
Copy that.
And he's holding
linger a little bit more.
And he's holding Cincinnati hostage because of it right now.
Yep.
He's holding them hostage because they don't know what they want to do.
Now, what are you giving up for A.J. Green? Like, if you want to trade him, what? Oh,
he's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
They want to tag him.
Well, as you guys know, Cincinnati loves to pay their best people.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna pay him though.
They kept Marvin for way too long.
Yeah.
And they love A.J. Green.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to pay him, though. They're going to try to franchise tag him.
They adore A.J. Green.
I'm telling you.
Love is not the operative word.
No, they're going to throw money at him to keep him there.
They adorn him.
But it's different keeping a coach because that doesn't go against any salary cap or anything
Sure,
like that.
sure.
With AJ
It's a little
Green, the way
different.
he's been, and the young team they're
They're not
trying to
gonna pay
develop,
him.
I don't think they're paying
They're
him.
not going to pay him.
And Burrow is also talking the language. He's given the body language and the speak of, I don't want to play in Cincinnati.
And not to change the subject, but when I was in Miami and I went to this place called the Dome where P. Diddy was doing his party, I was in the same building of Pac-Man Jones and Adrian Broner. I said,
Oh, God.
Lord,
Oh God.
Let me get out of here.
Oh God.
I promise
Get out of
you.
here.
No
I
wonder
promise
you
you.
didn't pick up the phone.
I was
No
like,
wonder you
sure
didn't pick
enough.
up the phone.
Oh my God.
Wow, you got to get out of that room.
Please get out,
Get
sir.
out.
I said, wait a minute, that's Pac-Man Jones. All right. In about 30 minutes, I was like, okay, that's Adrian Broner. I was like, all right, okay. Then I seen Edgerrin James.
Okay,
Because
they kind of smooth things out a little bit.
yeah, because he's a Hall of Famer
Absolutely.
now. You know,
Absolutely
he's getting fitted for his jacket.
Yes.
My guy.
Golden.
And I don't even want to tell you the other person I seen.
Please tell us.
Boy,
Might as well.
boy, oh
Might
boy.
as well.
I said, wow, it may actually go down in here.
Tonio.
Trick Daddy.
Real quick,
Oh,
since,
my
since we
God.
switch the subject, shout out to the Bucks. With another victory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost gave it up there at the end there now.
Yeah.
No. Giannis went to the bench. We thought we had it all sealed, and
Right,
once we came back in, we solidified it, including the phantom foul when he blocked Zion. Yeah, that was a clean block.
So, Sherm, I appreciate you actually doing the show. It was really
Absolutely,
refreshing to see you back here with the LTBB crew, and I got some apparel for you guys that will be ready tomorrow or Thursday, and so I'll make sure I hook up with you guys before then, so I can give you that stuff, man. So on Saturday's show,
Long as it's not one of those Speedos that Vance had you pictured in, we good.
man,
With the belly button ring.
you talking about me?
Hold on, dog. The wire is hot. Major League Baseball, they really trying to steal the shine right now.
Okay.
Jock Peterson was just traded
Oh, wow.
to the Angels, bro.
Ew.
And you know why?
Wow.
They're trying to
Because
do
Mookie
something.
Betts.
Yeah.
Because of Mookie.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, immediately.
Do they trade Bellinger?
That
No,
hasn't
they
come
ain't
across
trading
yet.
Cody.
No.
No, they're not trading Cody.
Wow, bro.
I'm mad that we got rid of Didi Gregorius.
Oh, Didi.
Look at
Chris Bryant could be traded shortly.
Chris
too.
Bryant. I've been hearing
I'm gonna tell you
talks about
something.
Chris
The
Bryant too.
Cubs are out of line for how they doing that dude. And
I agree.
he
He
did
lost
a
that
lot. He
he
did a lot
lost
for
that
that franchise,
arbitration.
bro. Yep.
He lost his
Right.
arbitration hearing because they said we didn't fudge with his timeline because they kept sending him back down to avoid having to pay him his money.
So since we're on baseball, are we happy that Dusty Baker
Yeah, Johnny B.
No,
is now?
no, I'm not.
You don't like that hire?
I'll tell you why.
B, come on,
I'll tell you
man.
I thought that was a good hire.
I'll tell you why.
Me too.
He's being used.
Oh,
He's being used. He's 71, guys. He's not gonna manage too much longer, right? They're gonna use him for this coming up season, 2020, maybe 2021, and he'll be gone. He's being used.
yeah. I think what they want to do is kind of change the culture around.
Well,
a little bit.
here's the deal. It's not gonna take just a 2-year stint to do that.
Yeah.
You coming off of a full live cheating scandal.
cheater, pumpkin eaters,
That's not gonna take two. People aren't gonna forget that.
cheat daddies.
They're not gonna forget it. The hardcore baseball fan will not forget that. You are now the Patriots of Major League Baseball. They're not gonna forget that.
Yeah, but winning and keep them quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't.
Same they did for the
So,
Patriots.
well,
they just garnish
let me-
more haters.
Well, I look at it like
when they
this.
win.
Let me throw this.
If Johnny B didn't want to manage, he wouldn't have took the job.
Yeah, he wouldn't. And let me.
I agree.
Yeah.
So he still has some life, evidently.
And I
and
really
still loves the game.
I really believe that they were cheating because I don't
Johnny
know.
B, man.
I don't know if you guys watched the playoff series between Houston and New York.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sure.
And when Houston will go to New York, if you notice, the Yankees will blow them out
Beating them
in the
up.
playoffs.
They was beating them up.
but come back to Houston and lose by like 1 or 2. How do you get so They were cheating, bros.
It's tough, man. It's tough, bro. Like,
come
they
on,
were cheating, bros.
And look, look. As much as I like power hitting, and I like to see baseballs fly over the fence, I'm a small ball fan. I love the moving of base runners. I love the stealing of bases. I love singles in the gap that bring dudes from second all the way home because they speedy. That's the part of the game that I love. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
yeah, I love to hear line drive in the right center field.
That's what I love. That's what I love.
Here it comes, and here yes. Yeah, I love to hear that.
I love that.
Well, we're gonna give Stanton one more year,
boy.
Or it's a rap daddy.
You want to talk about Mr. Glass?
It's a rap daddy,
man.
Boy, sheesh. How much y'all paying him?
Too much.
27, 28 million.
Boy, that's ridiculous.
Yikes. That's tough. That's tough.
Well, Sherm, I think that maybe you should go out for quarterback for your own 49ers team. I think you'll play a little bit better than Jimmy G.
Nah, not with these bad knees. Nah, I'm good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Debbie, throw the ball, Sweat Daddy. Throw the ball. How the family over there, G?
Family's doing well, man. I might be heading out of town this weekend. It's my grandma's homegoing service this Saturday.
Yep.
So I'm still trying to put things together. It's a blizzard back home, so that's always tough trying to go travel to. But
okay, so Sherm,
everybody's holding up.
This what I'm gonna do for you, brother. Do you have 8 or 9 pictures of your grandmother?
I do, yeah.
Email me and I'll send you my email. Email me 8 or 9 really good pictures of your grandmother. Give me a small, brief description of what she'd like to do, her favorite sayings, maybe a nickname of hers, a favorite color. And I am going to, on the behalf of Serenity Funeral Home, do a gift blanket for you and your family. So if you do go back, you'll have something to present to the family. And so that will be my gift to you and your family, brother. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's love, man. Thank you.
All right. So you make sure you send me that information. I'll reach out to you when we finish, man, because life is short, man, and we have to really take our time with our loved ones and really give them their flowers while they're here. And I do remember Sherm definitely going back and forth to visit his grandmother and being so excited to tell everybody how old she was. Yeah. And so I know even though you and your family are going through a difficult time right now.
Y'all don't get excited about my age. Y'all be dogging me.
That's because you older than Old Yeller. Somebody need to go put this man down somewhere.
Y'all dog me about my age, bro.
Oh, man.
Well, right now, you still look younger than Quan right now.
Oh, that's funny.
So, yeah, man, I know.
I got gray in my chin, too.
The salt and pepper, bro.
I got gray in my chin, too, so, it might be a wash.
Quan really looks like a rat, daddy. You look like
Young Master Splinter.
Yeah, no, like your boy.
Like a rat.
Like.
Oh wow!
Name one.
Frank Lucas was a rat.
Brosco. Donnie Brosco.
Donnie Brosco.
I mean, I think it's the jacket and then the headphones.
Sammy the Bull.
Sammy the Bull. There you go.
It looked like he's sitting in the van. Can't wait to tell.
Yikes!
Can't wait to tell.
Whitey Bulger was a low-key snitch too.
Ooh.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. All those top dudes were.
Well, all of them told, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. If I go to the penitentiary and y'all did something and they and I'm in jail, it's pretty sure I'm gonna say something.
I'm gonna need them accommodations.
Well, look, what your boy Cameron said on Pay in Full. Look, man, I can give you a couple of guys up in D.C., but I ain't giving you nobody in Harlem.
Hey,
right.
Danielle said, "Young Master Splinter."
You can tell without telling.
Yeah.
You know how? By the plea deal that you take.
Boy.
Oh my. Yeah. Oh my. That is the biggest teller.
I sat there and watched like a whole marathon of La Costa Nostra.
Oh boy.
From back like in the 20s
Yes,
all
indeed.
the way to John
Oh,
Gotti.
my God.
And every last one of them snitched on their
all
boss.
told, man.
I'm like,
Every
God
Told,
damn,
bro.
Every last one of them, yeah.
every last one of
I'm
them.
going to the pen for all these
Yes.
bricks.
But they
Negative.
said, but they
You
said,
coming with me.
but they said loyalty.
let me get
but they
this
said
Luther warmed
loyalty.
Oh yeah. Oh,
But they
yeah.
said loyalty was so
So key.
important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you,
In-
Kissing each
Yeah.
other on the
in their
cheek, your
business.
hand on.
loyalty does not exist
Man.
if you're going to the penitentiary and you have a little bit to get off your chest.
Man.
Loyalty does not exist.
Let me get this Frank Sinatra
So
ready.
although I'm not a snitch daddy, although Dre Day is not a snitch daddy, don't do crimes around me and the police asking me about it, because I may.
Give you up.
It's a strong
Sure
possibility.
enough. If-
Look, man,
if-
I'm not telling you who did it, but I can tell you where his mama stay. She got 7 kids. I need you to figure it out from that
especially if
point.
y'all gonna give me that house in the country.
Did you say 7 keys?
Instead
She
of
got
prison
7
cell.
You said 7 keys?
Oh my God. Henry Hill.
That's
What?
funny. That's funny.
Henry Hill, bro.
Judge
Unbelievable.
hit that gavel and be like, life.
Boy.
Wait, hold on, hold on, Judge.
Hold
Wait, I
on,
do
Judge.
know
Hold
one
on,
thing.
bro.
Henry Hill.
I don't understand why Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence didn't give up Spanky right away.
Right.
Well, I mean, Spanky. Oh no, Spanky was the
He was
man. He was the one in Harlem.
yeah,
Sent
he
him down
was,
there with the hoop for the hooch.
Yeah, he was
He sent him
James.
down there for the
Yeah.
hooch.
Yeah, but I mean, what could they have got?
But they
Spanky
tried.
on?
They tried to say, "Hey,
They couldn't-
Mr.
couldn't
Spanky
get-
back in there." Who?
Spanky?
He
Spanky Johnson?
Yeah, Spanky Johnson. I don't know him. They tried. They tried to use
But
that Spanky Johnson.
They couldn't have got Spanky on nothing but the running the hooch. I
Running the
mean,
hooch.
what would that have been?
50 years.
At that time,
that time,
probably.
I got 50
At that time, while you playing, probably.
Probably 50 years.
Yeah, you running hooch.
Yeah.
I mean, they running it state to state though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
It
yeah,
wouldn't have
because-
mattered.
Then when they was in jail, he
it-
passing the hooch out to his boys. Here you go. Have a good time.
It wouldn't have mattered because
Take it
remember,
out.
it was the
You're like,
sheriff
take
that
it.
killed the
Take it
dude
out.
anyway.
that's right.
That's
the
very
sheriff
true.
killed them. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
So they,
Yeah.
he needed somebody to pin that murder on.
Absolutely.
they
yes,
needed to.
Yes, Dave Little. Nicky Barnes was definitely a snitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah,
Oh
sure
yeah,
he was.
yes.
Yeah, but
Certainly
Nicky
was.
Barnes got what he deserved, I guess.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yep.
Mr. Untouchable will tell it all.
Boy.
The documentary.
That's crazy.
Man.
Sure, man. We appreciate the phone
Oh,
call,
Lord, Brody.
G. Hey, I still need to get with you, man, to give you Tara's Christmas present that it's been sitting in my car for 2 months
He
now.
been hoarding it.
I got you tomorrow. Then let's do that.
Okay. Let's link up,
Hey,
man.
man.
I appreciate the phone call,
All right.
G. Let the ball bounce.
stuff,
Sports
Sean.
Talk
All right, folks.
Radio, man.
All right, man.
We had
Yes, sir.
Sherm, the worm, to call into the building alongside of Goose in the building, Bill Blockham Logan, Mr.
Yeah.
Stevens Sr., man.
Yes,
Look,
sir.
we finna talk about a little bit of basketball, Sherm. I don't know if you want to stay on for this, but you're more than welcome to. Kobe Bryant is still on the minds and hearts of all basketball fans and people who may not even partake in the basketball sport. So let me ask you guys this. We never talked about the rumblings of them changing the logo to Kobe Bryant and a petition going out and things like that. How do you guys feel about that? And I think I'll go first and say, no shade, no slight, rest in heaven, Kobe Bryant. But why do that? Because would we change the logo again if Kareem died to the skyhook? Or if Michael Jordan died to the Jordan symbol? Like, why would we change the logo, though?
Right.
I think we can find better ways to honor Kobe instead of changing the
doing.
actual logo, though.
Like they're doing
I
right now.
thought it should have been a skyhook years ago.
Yep.
Personally.
Yeah.
I thought it should have been a skyhook years ago.
Yeah.
That's the greatest player of all time,
I mean,
in my opinion.
when Jordan retired, they said the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's change the logo to Jordan.
Yeah, but Jordan would have charged them for it.
I mean,
As he should.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Probably.
Jordan would have charged them for it
Holy clap.
just to get back at Stern. Jordan would have charged them for it.
Wow.
you know.
Jordan.
I mean, I agree with what you're saying. you know, they're honoring this dude more than we could ever know, right?
Yeah,
I mean, more than
doing-
they're doing plenty.
Like,
You know, I'm sure the All-Star game is going to do
it's
something
gonna be
big
crazy.
for him.
it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to Chicago Thursday, and I was going for the All-Star game.
Wow.
But because of everything, they kicked it back a week.
Wow.
So now I'm just out there freezing for nothing.
That's ridiculous. Ticket already paid for and everything.
Everything paid for. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
but they do got some good food in Chicago.
Yeah,
so at least
Great
go
food in
eat.
Chicago.
I will eat.
Yeah.
Go to the Magnificent Mile
Mm.
on Rush Street.
I got family out
There
My boys out
is
there. Take-
there is
take
a
me over.
pizza spot behind the Marriott on Rush Street.
Mm.
Right
Okay.
right across from the Chicago Tribune on the river.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my.
I'm gonna be texting you. I'll be
Yes,
texting you about
indeed.
those names. Yep.
And Harold's Chicken is overrated.
I agree.
Yep.
Now that I agree with.
Yep.
Mm.
Just it's my opinion.
Yeah,
It's dry. The fries are good, but the chicken's dry.
So if
changing the logo, but back to what you said.
Yeah.
I agree with you. They got to be other. They've masterfully have come up with ways to pay tribute to Kobe and to honor him. And honestly, I don't think they need to do that to show that it was tragic and how much he gave to the game.
yeah,
I agree with you.
yeah. What about you, Goose? Same.
I feel the same way, man. While all of those ideas are great, changing the logo and all this other stuff, I think the way they've chosen, to honor him, since that has happened, will surpass the logo.
Mm.
In my opinion, I think it surpasses the logo, because all of these tributes that have gone on, we're talking about from kids playing biddy ball all the way to the high school ranks. They found his jersey that was hanging at Lower Merion that was stolen some years ago, and it was brought back. I mean, that to me, that's bigger
Right.
than putting this man on a logo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
like we look at Jerry West, like a lot of people don't even know that's Jerry West on the
Yes.
logo. Let's
Yeah.
think about kids now, right?
Yeah.
Kids don't know that that's Jerry West on that logo.
Yeah.
They have zero clue.
Yeah.
Right? They could actually care less about the logo itself, period.
Yeah.
But those memories, the memories that we've seen in the past, 7 to 10 days that have been going on throughout the league, those things I think will last longer in the minds of people than putting this man logo on a shirt.
Yeah.
Or his silhouette on a shirt.
41 years old, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
41. I want to say
And
that.
this year when he goes into the Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
I'm
I
sure
mean,
there'll
that's-
be
come on, man. That's
another
everlasting.
celebration
Yeah.
It's everlasting.
for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But who was that telling that story? They said that Kobe told them he wanted to play 20 years or something, but he wanted to die
T-Mac.
young. Yeah, he
T-Mac.
told
Yeah.
T-Mac
Was,
he wanted
was
to die
that an
young.
actual story? That actually was said, bro?
T-Mac said it.
I did,
He
like,
told
He said it when they were like in high school, just younger, when they were
Yeah,
Young in
younger.
the
on
league.
the
They
AAU
was
circuit.
both young in the league.
Yeah.
How, oh my gosh, how gut wrenching.
Well, I think it's great that
That was young Kobe, like you said. That was young Kobe.
Yes, but I
Yeah.
want all young people to listen right now. If you're listening to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show, you have the power to speak what you want in existence. You have the power. So if you're a kid and you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, an NBA player, and you speak it into existence and you put the work in, most times that it doesn't let you down.
Wow.
Okay. How many times have we seen or listened to Tupac on that Me Against the World album, and he had a song that called Death Around the Corner.
Wow.
Last track on the album.
Wow.
Right? Biggie's talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we have to really be careful about what type of life we actually speak.
Right.
When we over here at Let the Ball Bounce, we say we have some greater and new things coming to you guys all the time.
Yep.
And every time it happens.
Yep.
Let the ball bounce is going to go global. Those are the things that we speak into existence, speak into
Absolutely
life.
correct.
Be careful about what you really speak into life,
because
bro.
at the end of the day, you're not going to live forever, but you're definitely not going to say, I want to die young.
Right,
I know I would never say that.
right.
When I was 21, I couldn't see 55.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it.
Right.
But I definitely wasn't going to say, man, I
You
want to
are.
die young.
Right.
You
Yeah.
old as a mother. Double nickel.
Double Nick.
So, we have to.
But I'm just saying that's
Yes, you're right,
That's,
though.
Yeah,
that's,
you're
absolutely
right.
right.
That's what
That's
we don't.
That's right.
Us who enjoy life, who want to,
Because we hoop
see our
every Saturday.
kids,
And-
grow up.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to bring our kids
You
to the
would
gym
never-
with us.
Man,
Yeah.
my girls was like right
Sure
here.
enough.
Yeah.
BB and CC Winers.
And I'm gonna speak this, man. I wanna live to be in my 90s, man. Like my granddad right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Still kicking.
that's it, man. Driving, doing his
Yeah,
thing, still
understand.
calling me on his cell phone. That type of stuff. man.
Still playing Black Street Booty Call.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
So appreciate you guys chiming in and let
Can
the
you
ball
help
bounce.
me?
Sports Talk Radio. Look, man. Ja Morant, man. And right now we're getting really close to this trade deadline. And
I'm just gonna say something else.
go ahead.
You see the beef between
Yes.
Ja Morant and Steph Curry?
And Steph Curry right now.
Oh, it is fantastic. It is
They beef?
fantastic. Yeah, on Twitter they beefing.
Well,
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they just throwing shots at each
the
other.
young boys, Ja Morant and what's the kid's name?
Brooks.
Brooks from Memphis. They went in on
Iguodala.
Andre Iguodala.
They want Iguodala off the squad.
They want him. They want him gone.
Yeah.
And here's my thing. You're talking about a 2-time NBA champ, a 3-time NBA champ.
Two.
Sorry,
Finals MVP.
and a Finals MVP. Well, I mean that's debatable whether he should have won it or not. It's debatable.
I agree with him.
How many rings does Golden State got? 3?
3.
He got all 3 then.
I think he got all 3.
Yeah, he got all
Yeah,
3.
he was on all 3 of those teams.
Yeah, he
Oh, he
was.
sure was.
Yep.
Yeah, he
was on all
was.
3 of those teams.
Yeah, he
All
was.
3. Yeah.
And here you are, Ja Morant, Mr. Brooks. You play for the Memphis Grizzlies, dog. I'm gonna need you to stand down.
And not forgetting the Andre Iguodala that was in Philly
Oh man,
and in Denver
Killer.
was a far better player than any one of them is right now.
Killer.
I don't know about that.
Killer.
Oh, dude, that
Killer.
Iguodala Philly.
Better-
The Iggy in Denver.
Better than
The
Ja
Iggy in
Morant
Denver?
right now?
The
Yes.
Iggy in Denver was a monster.
Not at all.
Dude,
Stop it.
stop
No.
No,
The Iggy
stop
in
it.
Denver was a
No,
monster.
stop it.
Man,
Right
y'all-
now, Ja
man,
Morant,
y'all
stop
better
it.
YouTube Iguodala when he was in Philly and he was in Denver.
We know about
You better
AI.
YouTube it.
We know about AI.
That dude was a beast, dude.
Stats coming. Hold on.
That dude was giving buckets. He was giving up buckets.
I know Iguodala was super dope, but him being doper back then than Ja Morant is right now, absolutely not.
Okay. Y'all, Ja Morant just more fresh.
Stop it.
He just more fresh. Okay.
Mo Fresh is
Okay.
Mo Fresh.
He just more fresh because he right here right now. He right here right
yeah,
now.
but I grew up watching Iguodala.
Iguodala was a baller, dude.
He was a baller. I'm not
even
taking
when
it
he
away
got-
from him.
Even when he got to Golden State, he was still running it.
Yeah, but he's not better than Ja Morant is right now.
Oh, dude, come on. Well, we got to agree to disagree on that one. I'm not budging.
No.
I'm not budging. Nope. I take that Philly Iggy or that Denver Iggy.
Okay,
all
but let
day long.
me ask you this. Is Andre Iguodala better than Steve Smith?
Smitty?
Yes, Smitty. Absolutely not. Sat down
as a
somewhere. I don't even know
I
what
think
you.
as a complete
What does Steve
player,
Smith got to do with it?
I'm just
He's
saying he's
far better
more.
de- he's a
He's
far better
more
defensive
of a
player.
comparable because Ja Morant's a point guard.
right. So it's tough to compare.
It's better to compare him
Right.
with somebody who has
who played the
similar
position.
game.
Yeah.
I thought they had way different games, but Andre was more
Athletic.
Athletic.
Andre's the better defensive player.
Yes.
It's not even
Yes.
close.
Yeah.
He's an athletic defensive
Andre
player.
Iguodala, rookie year, 9 points a game, 3 assists. Where's the rebounds at?
Rookie year.
Yeah.
What did he do after that?
His second year?
Because
12
no,
points a
no,
game.
because
his third
his rookie year-
18 points a game. Ja Morant, his rookie year, 17 points a game. 7 assists.
He got the ball
1
more.
steal.
He has the ball more.
And that's why I said
He has
Steve
the ball
Smith,
more
because I didn't want that to
his
come into
first
play.
2 years in Philly, Allen Iverson was still there, and he was coming off the bench. But
So
when
he
Allen
never
got
averaged
traded,
in his career more than 19 points a game.
Okay,
Ja Morant, his rookie season, is averaging 17.
he fresh. He new.
Damn,
We'll see.
Iggy.
See where he at? I still take Iggy.
Damn, Iggy.
Damn Iggy.
No, we
I
like
still
Iggy.
take-
Don't
I
Yeah, we
still
love
take
Iggy, but you know,
I still take Iggy.
Ja
For my-
Morant's
for
going to be
my
a
type of coaching,
perennial all-star
I
in this
take
league.
Iggy all day long, huh?
Ja Morant's going to be a perennial all-star in this
I
league.
believe
Well-
so if he's healthy.
Let's see if he get a Finals MVP.
If he stays healthy, he sure will.
Let's see if he get 3 rings in the Finals
He-
MVP and be.
He might. I mean,
and-
he'll be the
and-
best player on his team.
Okay.
He will.
Ja
A lot of
Morant's
cats.
sick, man.
A lot of cats are
He
the
might
best
not
players
Ja
on the
Morant's
team.
sick.
I like.
He might not
I
last
like,
in
I
there.
like
Memphis
the-
was picked to be the worst team, one of the worst teams in the league, and they're 8th in the
They
West.
might make the playoffs. That's crazy. They
And
might make
Iggy
the
could
playoffs.
actually help them, and that's why they're upset about that, because he's a player that could help them in the playoffs. But he wants to be on a playoff team, and he's already on a playoff
But he's
team.
36. He wants to win. He doesn't just want to be on a playoff team. He wants to be on a playoff team that has a chance at winning.
Okay.
The Memphis Grizzlies don't have a chance at winning.
Well, Clippers need to call him then.
Memphis just showing poor management too, because they still paying this dude.
Yeah, that's
when
on
they,
them.
When they could have,
That's on
holding
Memphis.
they holding him hostage in a sense for a first round draft pick. You're not gonna get a first round draft pick for Andre Iguodala.
No.
It's
and-
not
but-
hostage, though.
but, well-
He's choosing to sit out.
Well, they not fighting him, but they paying him. Is what I'm saying. It's poor management because they paying him. You could have dumped him, and you could have
Long
dumped
time
him
ago.
in October, and
what, though?
saved
Why?
and saved because you get to save money. You save
How
cap
much?
space. He
coulda bought him
Andre
out.
at 12.
And
He had 12 for
you
17.
know you
You
still,
still gotta pay.
You still got to pay players on buyouts.
Yeah, they got
Yeah, but buyouts a buyout is cheaper
Okay,
than
buyout
paying him for
could've
the
been
whole
cheaper.
season.
So they could wait. They can still buy him out in a few more weeks or a month.
Okay, but Quan, you're gonna buy him out 8 months into the season when you could have bought him out 6 months
Yeah,
ago.
but
These are millionaires that
I'm just saying,
own these teams.
I'm just
It's
saying
not
poor.
doing.
It's poor management on Memphis's part to do
No,
it like
so.
they doing it.
You can't just if you trade for a player or sign up. If you trade for a player, you can't just let every single player sucker you into. Well, you traded for me, but I'm not going to play. You know what I'm saying? You're on contract with that team. If you're not going to play, that's on you.
Lakers did it with Luol Deng for 2 years.
boy.
And that was the
Horrible.
worst decision they could ever do, because they should have been
Horrible.
let him go. Cut
Oh my
ties.
God,
And they paid him for 2 years.
Well, they're still paying him.
That's
Just
tragic.
saying.
horrible.
Same thing.
And he's retired, isn't he?
Yes, he quit. He done. He hung it up
Yep.
after he got that money.
Jeez.
And this wasn't the
Luau
the
Deng.
Luau
Oh, I see
Deng.
it in my nightmares.
And this wasn't the Luau Deng that they had in
Oh
Chicago.
my God, no.
No,
Man, by
He-
any
he-
means.
oh
He
my
still
God.
wasn't. He wasn't a scrub,
He wasn't a scrub, but
He
he, was
wasn't
about
Chi-
three
but he
notches
was-
below that Luau Deng in Chicago.
but he was playing with a bunch of youngsters in L.A.
He was
So,
still three. He was still 3 notches below,
yeah,
for sure.
still could get a bucket.
Well, trade deadline's coming up. I know Houston is looking to try to make some deals.
Oh, I don't understand.
Oh
that.
boy,
You know, maybe
I-
the Lakers, maybe the Clippers.
I don't understand Capella moving.
that's crazy to me.
Did they move him?
Like I understand.
that's
I
what
understand.
Is it done?
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
done.
no, it's not
No, it's
done.
not
His
done.
name is what's out
His
there.
name is
Nah,
Tango.
I don't know. I don't like that move.
The only reason it could be is because of money. That's the only reason.
Where they want to play small.
But this is the thing. This is your rim protector. Who's protecting the rim for you?
Yep.
You already dribble, shoot, or dribble. Then you drive.
You're not saying dribble enough.
Like it's who's protecting the rim for you?
Goodness gracious.
Who's offensive rebounding for you
Yeah.
at this point?
PJ Tucker.
Man, stop it.
Who's offensive rebounding for the Houston Rockets if you do that?
Nene
Who's
and
doing
he
it?
ain't played all season.
at all.
Russ.
Make that trade and you'll die.
Yes. Yes.
Russ.
Well, maybe they need to go out to Andre Drummond and just do a
Oh,
swap.
dude.
The Hawks want him too
My
bad.
heart out to anybody who get that guy. I watched
Yeah,
him
but
the
the
other night.
Hawks want Capella too.
Ooh-wee.
I watched Andre Drummond last night.
Well, just either one is what I'm saying.
Right.
I watched Andre Drummond last night, and my heart goes out to whoever get him because he just, oh man,
He's the one.
it just,
Well, I can think of a few Hassan Whiteside, but he's the one like true left that I can think of. I could be missing somebody, but he's the one true like back to the basket big that actually stays on the block for real.
Yeah.
That's in the league right now.
But the dude
Vujic
was
is from Portland does right before he broke his leg. That's
Yeah,
all he
yeah.
does.
Jokic.
Yeah.
No,
Not Joker.
No, he
Nurkic.
camps out at the
Talking about
3-point line.
Nurkic.
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 Yeah.
Nurkic.
I watched him last night. That dude's 7 feet, and he was going up in that paint like he was 6'1". And they was throwing his, and they was just throwing his junk out the paint. I
Yeah.
was like, man, you dude stinking up my TV, man.
I mean, well, you know, Drummond, to me, like you said, he knows his game.
Sure.
And it's down on the block.
Sure. Absolutely.
Those other dudes, they have a little more versatility to their game. They can go out and hit
Yeah.
buckets.
Yeah, absolutely.
His
But,
game has
yeah.
advanced though.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
watch him now; he can bring it, but he can bring the ball up the court.
Offensively, he's
Yeah.
definitely
He can bring
advanced.
his free
Yeah,
throws. He's in the 60s when he was in the teens.
Yeah.
You know, his game has advanced, but last night, man, they was just throwing his junk out. It was outlet. He just, that drop spin, they was just like, bring it here. I was like, man, this dude's stinking up my Samsung, man.
Well, it's trade deadline is literally around the corner, man, and
Yeah.
it's going to be
day
really
away.
interesting. It's going
Do
to
the
be.
Lakers need a point guard?
No! Move on. What are we talking about?
I'm just
Go
asking.
pick up
You
Darren
said-
Collison
just
off the
asking.
When you said the
couch
other day-
for 7 gummy bears and 2 sunflower seeds, please.
When he
Don't
said
do
the other day, the Lakers point guard averaging 25, 7, and 11.
Yeah.
They don't need no point
What other point guard do you need?
Don't need another point guard. For what?
Yeah.
What is we talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, like Donnell keeps saying, who you going to give up?
We're going to give up.
What you going to bring in? What you going to do?
Understand
Clippers want
salary cap.
Iguodala.
Yeah, they do.
Clippers want
Understand
Iguodala.
money.
I'm going to need you to before you become internet GM,
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to understand
Internet Jerry West?
money.
Internet Jerry
Some of
West.
these dudes can't even balance their checkbook.
Come on, family.
Talking about somebody else's chips.
Internet Jerry West
Come on, man.
or Internet Mitch Kupchak?
Man,
Oh, more like internet James Dolan.
yikes.
Wow.
Yeah, the Knicks released.
I was just trying to
they
keep a, I was
changed
just
their-
trying to keep a Laker theme,
No,
you know.
no, we're going for the gusto. Going
Knicks
for the
fired.
throw.
Knicks fired their GM.
Yes,
today.
they did. Yes, they did.
Too bad they can't fire the owner.
Man. James Dolan don't care about
How about
nothing.
internet Brewster's Millions looking boy?
Wow. Wowzers.
I'll take Lynette McKedo.
Boy,
Oh,
I
Give me
bet.
Brewster. I'll be Brewster. Lynette, come here, mama.
Okay, well, give me Marilyn McCoo in her 20s.
Maryland.
Billy Davis will fight you for that one. now.
shout out to the Sports Nista. We just got done talking about that Mookie Betts trade.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because along, with that trade, Jock Peterson had to go. Jock had to
Jock
go.
had to go, man.
Lefty bat gone.
Oh man.
Mm.
I like Jock.
Yo, yeah.
I do, man. Like I'm a Braves fan, so I'm a fan. But I'm a fan of the game.
Yeah.
And I like watching certain players. I like watching players.
Yeah.
Jock Peterson is one of
yeah.
those guys.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love watching.
Him and
play
Cody
baseball,
got hot.
Boy,
When him and Cody got hot,
Man,
you couldn't
look.
throw it.
Yeah.
You
Telling
could
you.
not throw it.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, bro.
Couldn't throw it down there, boy.
Boy,
It was-
mess around.
But you know what Mookie gives us now? He gives
Speed.
us
Speed on the base
and
pass.
he gives us those base hits. that you're
Sure,
talking about.
sure, absolutely right.
playoff hits.
Yes, playoff hits.
Y'all gonna win? Y'all gonna win a chip?
Oh man, don't man.
Put him in the hot seat.
We'll be in the
It's too
playoffs.
hot to
We'll
see.
be in the
Hot.
playoffs.
We'll be in the
It's too
playoffs?
hot.
Yeah, we've been.
Okay, so y'all gonna have a better record
They've
than
been
the
in the
Yankees?
playoffs the last 3 years.
think-
Stop
Do
it.
you want to go down that road again?
I
Yeah,
really do.
stupid, man.
You
Stop
want to go
it.
down that road
I
again?
do.
Yeah, win the division.
Man,
I do.
stand up for your squad, man. If y'all going to World Series, say something. Say it right now.
The division's trash. I think
Giants
they'll go.
going?
Yeah.
Who?
No, they're not.
The who?
He's a Giants fan.
If we don't, we don't.
He a Giants fan?
No,
Yes, sir.
They're not.
A New York Giants?
No,
No. San Francisco.
San Francisco Giants.
Hey, I do believe though.
I was trying to give him an
I
out.
do. Look, he wouldn't take it. No, that
I
division.
like the Giants, bros.
that-
I ain't gonna even
that
lie to you.
division stinks.
I'm
So-
always at the Giants
so
game
so
every year.
The
Yes.
Chicago.
I go win.
The Dodgers
let me go,
will
let me know.
win.
Okay. Sure enough.
the NL West. Like there shouldn't be an issue with them winning.
They won the NL West the last 2 out of 3 years.
Yeah,
Stop
shouldn't be
it.
no issue.
And they trash.
5 years, sir.
And they well, thank you for correcting
Get it
me.
right.
And they
it
trash
right.
because they get to the spot and what they do. Stop it. You gonna talk about
You're
the
right.
49ers?
You're right.
Get them.
They
You're
do
right,
got
sir.
They do
You're
got
right.
a good ballpark though, bros.
You're right.
Yes,
I love
the
it.
stadium's excellent.
You're right.
Well, I'm talking about
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it
I
used to be-
love
used
it,
to be
bro.
3 years
used
in
to
a
be
row
Pac
too,
Bell.
sir.
Yeah.
Three,
It's
hey,
AT&T
3 years in a
now.
row too, sir.
I love it, man.
Yep.
I love it, bro. Can we
Hey, look how I'm sitting.
look? Can we all go to a Giants game, please?
Yes.
A Giants
Yes.
baseball game, please.
Why not?
Yes.
Tickets are cheap.
Let's go to Chavez Ravine.
No, I can't. You can't wear Giants stuff.
Jack,
in Chavez.
man, I need to. We need to.
You ain't coming up
I
out
mean,
there
while we in Frisco,
with
we
your
gotta
nose
skip
like
over
it is
the-
right now.
So-
We got to skip over to
Be
Oakland,
gonna
man.
be over here.
I need to get to Jack London Square at some point.
I did that.
Kincaid's.
2
What
years
y'all know
ago
about
with that, man.
Kincaid's? Jack London Square, man.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. This is what we do. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. Your guy Dre Bailey,
You man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham,
Yeah.
Logan, Steven Senior in the building. Do we have a what were you thinking right before we get out of there? What were you thinking?
AB
AB, man.
boy, boy, boy.
Apologizing again.
again.
To who?
The league. If
Whoa,
we lost to the
he
league this
really-
time.
he's really
see that?
You didn't
desperate.
see
Boy,
that?
this is ridiculous.
Maybe he listened to our show about his kids being taken away. Maybe
Probably did.
Probably snuck it in there. Hey, man,
Scott
He probably
Fisher,
was
you
scrolling
crazy.
through YouTube
hey,
and
man, listen to this, dog.
what's this show?
Scott Fisher.
Your
you
kids,
crazy.
your kids gonna go bye-bye if you don't shape up.
Well, you know, it was somebody stuff I heard was hearing that somebody reached out to the Players Association to see if they are helping him, and somebody trying to get a hold of this cat, and the Players Association said he told us to stay out of his business.
Thank you. Who is he gonna listen to?
wow.
Huh? You talk about sending them help. Who is he gonna listen to?
He says when that question was posed to him, he said, "We all need help." So that means
Boy, I'm out. This is
Stop.
ridiculous.
Stop
That's what he said.
Stop taking on my
I'm
property.
just saying.
I'm a head
He
out.
say, "Man, I'm
He
head
said,
out."
"We all need help.
He said, "All right, I'm head
We
out."
all need help."
I'm gonna go ahead and head out because really,
He
we
said,
all,
"We all need help."
That's your answer.
Yeah.
That was his answer.
That's your rebuttal.
in that
sir?
green, in that green suit.
This is your rebuttal. We all need help.
Yeah,
All need
How about
help.
my rebuttal to that is not as much as you,
makes no sense.
weirdo.
What's happening is that money is dwindling.
Stop being weird.
Dwindle Daddy.
Dwindle, Papa. yes.
Papa.
When dwindle, Papa. That money is dwindling. You know.
Yikes.
So yeah.
What were you thinking?
man?
What were you thinking?
Antonio Brown.
That's
You should have just
crazy,
played
bro.
football, bro.
72 hours.
Yeah.
If you'd have kept
Unbelievable.
quiet for 72 hours, you'd have had $15 million.
Well,
Yeah, 30.
if he wants a legitimate shot to actually be on a team that's well-rounded,
Wow.
go to the 49ers. They'll open you with open arms.
No, when we wanted him, there was a point when we wanted him.
Please tell me that you wouldn't take him if he wanted to come over there.
Look,
I said
and
pick
he-
him up about week 12,
In
13.
in his
I said
current
that.
state, in his current state,
He would tear that team apart.
negative,
No, he wouldn't last a week.
That's tragic.
negative
He
in
wouldn't get
his
a chance.
current state.
He wouldn't get a chance to tear it apart.
That's tragic.
Dez look ready.
Wouldn't get a shot.
Dez look ready. Y'all see Dez?
Man,
I
Dez
take
need to
Dez.
sit down somewhere.
I don't know, dog.
Look, remember,
He said he'd take
Oh,
him.
gee.
I take
He
Dez.
said he'd take him.
remember way
I
back in
think
the day
Dez-
on
put
that
Dez in the
other
slot.
on that other radio
Put
show
Dez
when
in
I
the
said
slot.
Dez need to retire. He was like, he got a couple more years. I was like, nah, he done.
Put Dez in
Him
that
too.
slot and put on the little
Dez
tiny
done.
Him
jokers.
too.
Put one of the
That's
little tiny jokers on him.
I'll take Ocho Cinco over Dez right now.
No, never.
He said he'll take
I
Dez
will
on the
take
49ers.
I will take AJ Green.
I'll take T.O. over Dez right now.
And in a Pittsburgh uniform?
Everything looks
Well, I'm
good.
talking about his-
Oh.
Everything looks good running routes against no one. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's very true.
Against the air particles.
That's
Yeah.
This
really
is
true.
This is
Yeah.
true.
That's really true.
Wow.
We appreciate everybody chiming in and Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Follow Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio on Gorilla Cross app, man. It makes no sense, man. Let the ball bounce on IG. Let the ball bounce on Twitter. That's with one T. Let the ball bounce on Facebook. And if you
With
want to be a
one
sponsor,
F.
let us know. and hit us up at lettheballbounce@gmail.com, man.
Sir.
We are about to sign out, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, Mr.
Yeah.
Steven Sr. in the
Yes,
building, man. We
yes,
appreciated you
yes.
guys, man. And please take a moment to share the feed right now. If you didn't share the live feed, share it right now. Hit please share, man. Please support your guys, man. And we appreciate you. Oh, and guess what? We got some Let the Ball Bounce beanies that will be here in a couple days. So,
indeed.
and I'm going to give one to each one of the fellas here on the panel, man. And we will wear them Saturday, man. And I am going to fire my printing guy for having my stuff for a whole month. It just makes no sense, man. Just really just makes no sense. But look,
He won't be a sponsor.
man, let the man.
We got dibs on another printer if you want to.
Okay, well, let's get the dib daddy.
Yes, sir.
Eddie.
Let's get
Dib daddy.
Hook me up with the dib daddy.
Dib Daddy.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. This is what we do, man. If you scared,
Don't lose in the Super Bowl.
And that's with Facebook with one F.
that's funny.
Don't lose in the